USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Now on the raceway, on the pole, the 81 car of Tanner Vanetop. Outside him, the 0TG of Brad Grotenheist. Inside of row 2, the 117L, Chad Loneman. Outside of him, the 43K of Josh Kelderman. Tommy Kroc and Aaron Stetniks round out your final row.
Heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Tanner Vanetop to the early race lead. He'll get split through the middle between Grotenheist and Loneman. Chad Loneman on the low side in the 117L to the race lead. Grotenheist and Vanetop side by side for second position. And Loneman, the race leader. Loneman with the race lead, followed by Grotenheist, Vanetop, Kelderman, Kroc, and Stetniks. Here in heat race number 1 of 3, the USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Denicus Electric Night here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Chad Loneman in the 117L, your race lead. Loneman with the race lead. Brad Grotenheist holding on to that second spot, but he's got just about everybody behind him. Tanner Vanetop in third position, down underneath Grotenheist. Can't make it stick at the bottom. Grotenheist will hang on to second. Now Aaron Stetniks third spot to the inside of Vanetop. Aaron Stetniks is there in the number 4 machine. Vanetop will hustle back on the high side. Tommy Kroc getting in the mix as well. Chad Loneman, your race leader in the 117L, checking out from the rest of the pack. Chad Loneman with the lead to Grotenheist, Vanetop, Stetniks, Kelderman, and Kroc. Ill handling 15 for Tommy Kroc there is slowed at the back of the pack. Chad Loneman, your race leader in the 117L. Loneman, your leader, coming off of 4 down the front stretch. Right behind him, the battle for a second now. Tanner Vanetop moving into that second spot. Vanetop taking second spot. Third is anybody's guess right now. They're taking them 3 wide off of 2. Aaron Stetniks up to that third spot. Kelderman will battle back on the bottom. Loneman with the race lead. Stetniks, Kelderman, and to Grotenheist. First of 3 heat races for the USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body here at the Rapid Speedway. Denicus Electric Night. Chad Loneman, your race leader at the white flag. Tanner Vanetop, Aaron Stetniks, Josh Kelderman, and Brad Grotenheist here on the final lap. Heat race number 1 of 3 for the Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars. Your heat race winner, the 117L of Chad Loneman.
Chad Loneman grabbing that heat race win ahead of Tanner Vanetop, and Aaron Stetniks will join him in the redraw. Josh Kelderman comes home in 4th ahead of Brad Grotenheist, rounding out your top 5. To the inside of row 2 out of Rock Rapids, driving the 11K, that's Darren Cordles. And outside of him, out of Hills, the 4D of Corey Kelderman. Inside of your third and final row out of Sioux Falls, he drives the 45 car, that is Dustin Gulbranson. And outside of him, driving the 36 out of Sioux Center, it is Glenn Wienia. 8 laps to distance, top 3 cars make the redraw.
Second of 3 heat races for the Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars under green. Scott Overgaard with the race lead in the number 40 machine. Colton Ahrens will move into that second spot. Darren Cordles, Corey Kelderman, Dustin Gulbranson and Glenn Wienia rounding out the field. Heat race number 2 of 3 for the Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars. Ahrens looking for a piece of the race lead. Scott Overgaard with the race lead. Colton Ahrens coming through on the bottom side. He'll make that 46 stick and slide up in front with the race lead. The 46 of Colton Ahrens with the race lead. Ahrens, Overgaard, Cordles running 1, 2, and 3. Top 3 will make it through to the redraw here tonight. No features in our stock car class. Everybody will make it through to the show. Top 3 to the redraw. Colton Ahrens, your race leader. Darren Cordles looking to the inside of Scott Overgaard for second spot. Overgaard will battle back on the top side, and Overgaard hanging on to that second position. Corey Kelderman running in fourth. Branson and Glenn Wienia rounding out Second of 3 heat races for the USRA Stock Cars. Following the Stock Cars, it'll be intermission time, a candy toss by the Fitzpatrick brothers and Josh Bradley tonight. With the candy toss for the kids at intermission time. Dustin Gulbranson with a flat right rear, forced to retire from the heat race, was running in the 4th position. Gulbranson will retire. Corey Kelderman in that 4th spot in the 4D. Cordles and Overgard right now running 2nd and 3rd, closest 2 on the track. Here in the 2nd of 3 heat races for the Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars. Colton Ahrens has checked out from the rest of the field. Up on the top side of 3 and 4, Colton Ahrens, your race leader, coming off of 4 with 2 to go. Colton Ahrens with the race lead. Scott Overgard in 2nd spot. Darren Cordles running in 3rd. Corey Kelderman and Glenn Wienia. USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Denicus Electric Night here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. White flag is out for Colton Ahrens. Colton Ahrens, Scott Overgard, Darren Cordles, Corey Kelderman, and Glenn Wienia your field. 2nd of 3 heat races for the USRA Stock Cars. Glenn Wienia with a little flame coming out from that right rear. Checkers coming out this time around. Colton Ahrens, your heat race winner.
Colton Ahrens grabbing that heat race win. Scott Overgard in 2nd. Darren Cordles, your 3rd and final redraw spot. Corey Kelderman in 4th. And Glenn Wienia grabs the 5th and final top 5 position. A little bit of fire underneath the back end of that 36 machine. Jeff Renz and Rob Seco providing water tonight for each and every driver and crew member, and some bonus money.
Third and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars under green. Roger Verdorn, your race leader in the 04 machine. Kevin Kremen moving up into that 2nd spot. Elijah Ziebenbergen, Rich Gregoire, and Ryan Cordles. It is the 3rd and final heat race for the Precision Auto Body Stock Cars. Ziebenbergen to 2nd. Roger Verdorn with the race lead. Elijah Ziebenbergen, Kevin Kremen, your top 3. Rich Gregoire, Ryan Cordles rounding out your field. Top 3 will make their way through to the redraw. Final heat race of the night. Intermission time coming your way next on this Friday night as we head into Heritage Days weekend. Here at the Rapid Speedway, Rock Rapids, celebrating the 40th Heritage Days this weekend. Glad to have you along with Denicus Electric Night. Here tonight at the Rapid Speedway, Roger Verdorn, your race leader in the 04. Verdorn, Ziebenbergen, Gregoire, Kremens, and Cordles. Roger Verdorn, Elijah Ziebenbergen running 1 and 2. Rich Gregoire in that 3rd spot. Kevin Kremen and Ryan Cordles rounding out your field. 3rd and final heat race of the night. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars. Kremen gets a little squirrely off the exit of turn 3 through the middle of 3 and 4. That will allow Cordles to move up into that 4th spot. Kremen back to 5th position. Kevin Kremen back to the 5th position now. Elijah Ziebenbergen hunting for that race lead. Roger Verdorn holding him off in that orange 04 for the time being. Verdorn and Ziebenbergen running 1 and 2. Gregoire and Cordles 3 and 4. USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Denicus Electric Night here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Glad to have you along with your 5A features coming up following intermission. 2 to go. Roger Verdorn, your race leader. Roger Verdorn with the race lead. Elijah Ziebenbergen in 2nd position. Rich Gregoire and Ryan Cordles, your 4 cars left on the track for this 3rd and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars. White flag coming out for the 04 of Roger Verdorn. Verdorn, Ziebenbergen, Gregoire, and Cordles. 3rd and final heat race, USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. On Denicus Electric Night, checkers come out for the 04 of Roger Verdorn.
Roger Verdorn grabbing that final heat race win. Elijah Sievenbergen coming home in second ahead of Rich Gregwire in that third and final redraw position, right ahead of Ryan Cordles and Kevin Kremen.